Welcome back to Boys on Film. Today we are recapping Here and Now and the Assassination of Gianni Versace, American crime story. So, Raj.
Yes.
We did a couple of videos before in full on these so far.
Yep.
But obviously we've seen the whole series. Well, apart from Here and Now, which is not at the end of its run yet.
Yeah, I think we're mid-series of Here and Now.
Should we start with Versace?
Sure.
The Assassination, it is a full title, isn't it? It's a bit of a mouthful. The Assassination of Gianni Versace, American crime story. I think you should have done it. It would have been a lot better. I was blown away by this. I thought it was amazing. I mean, I think I did give it a 5-star rating.
Yeah, for me, this television series so far is leading the pack of my top TV series for 2018. It's very early in the year.
Yeah, me too.
But I was fascinated with each and every episode. We just finished the season finale, episode number 9, I think it was.
And what a great finale too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know what the end game is here, you know what the story is, but just when I thought what else could they delve into the life of Andrew Cunanan and Gianni Versace, what character could they, turn up and discover, and every episode I was just like, wow.
I have to say, Darren Criss, I just thought was fantastic in this. I've never really seen him much before. I mean, Glee obviously touched on, but I just thought he was terrifying, and his acting, I think, was just top notch.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many little things that he did, from throwing the tub of ice cream on the floor that was terrifying to, dancing around in his underwear, to Easy Lover that was interestingly terrifying.
I've never liked that song anyway, but now I can't hear it. I heard it on the radio the other day and I just instantly thought of that scene.
Now when I come across any people that are overtly charming, I'm going to be on the red alert, because you never know.
He has got to win an award for this.
I'm sure he will. I mean, it can't go unnoticed how bizarre and how scary and how charming and how immaculately well he played this character. Like, I just wish the series could continue. I'm like, 9 episodes? I want more.
But the thing is, I mean, we've seen the creator coming up with goods before, like, the Betty Davis and Joan Crawford story feud, which was on at Christmas. I just thought that was amazing too.
Yeah.
And I think that everything he does now is just going to be gold. I'm just going to, wait for his next series that he does.
Well, he's just announced a new season of American Horror Story, so that will be interesting to watch out for. The character who is in the military, like, that whole episode about him was very shocking. I absolutely love Judith Light and her whole character arc, which had a few pepperings throughout the series as well.
Just heartbreaking, her performance too.
Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't expecting that from the show either. The only thing I didn't really get, maybe, is maybe they could do a season 2 of this, because I thought they could explored Ricky Martin's character a bit more, because he never really got a full episode of what his character was about, like some of the other ones.
Too, how he was just thrown out from the family.
And that scene with the priest who pulled his hand away. Oh my god, that was like, I was so mad. And then Penelope Cruz's character, Donatella, obviously she was peppered throughout as well, an important part of the show, but I think she could have gotten her own episode as well.
I wonder if they're going to actually do a spin-off of this, because I know obviously the reason for doing it was the death of Versace, but there are so many interlinking factors of this and so many storylines involving so many different people that it wasn't just about him, was it? It ended up being about other people, which was fascinating to see.
Ryan Murphy, I am begging you, if there is by any chance at all that there could be a season 2 of this, please make it. The drug addict roommate that Andrew Cunanan had. But yeah, I mean, he was just a very small character, but quite fascinating as well. And the father too. Oh my god, the father in the last couple episodes. What a piece of work.
I know, nightmarish. I mean, it really was nightmarish in so many ways. But I just thought, I thought it was amazing. I was just compelled, captivated by it.
Ryan Murphy, please. Season 2, we're begging you.
Slightly desperate for it. So the other series, Here and Now, which is just getting better and better, and that's what we predicted the last time we reviewed it. We were hoping that it was going to delve not just into the supernatural elements, but also into the family, because it's a family that's falling apart. and now it really is after the last episode that we've seen recently.
Yeah, I think after we reviewed the first couple of episodes, I was very taster of what it's become, and I don't even think the critics kind of knew what to think about it at that point. And the fans, the Alan Ball fans, the hardcore six feet unders and true blooders.
It's got a hard time with the critics, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they're even curious. But I have to say, I think we're episode 6 now? It's getting interesting. I thought the supernatural element would be a bit more in your face, but it's like every episode is like family drama breakdown, and they just put that little bit of supernatural in there that keeps you intrigued.
Interestingly, though, it's not the supernatural element that is really winning for me. It's the family problems. It's especially Holly Hunter, her performance on the last episode, where she finds out, plot spoiler, she finds out that Tim Robbins is cheating on her with a hooker. It's compelling. Again, it's brilliant.
The last episode, me and my partner had a disagreement about this because Ramon's character finds out that his boyfriend is homeless and possibly cheating with him with a homeless guy. Now, I didn't actually get that from the footage that they shot. So they saw the boyfriend Henry get into a tent under a bridge of some homeless guy. He was in there for 2 hours, and then he walks away. And then obviously Ramon's sister just happens to be there and gets iPhone video of it and shares it with Ramon, and Ramon freaks out and, is heartbroken and dumps his boyfriend because he's homeless. He's like, oh, why were you using me for the indoor plumbing, blah, 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 blah. First of all, I think Ramon looks more homeless than Henry does. And I'm like, for a homeless person, that beard is immaculate. That white shirt is so white.
Yeah.
He has a job as a barista, and Ramon doesn't do anything but sit in his room and work on his video game all day. In real life, would you dump your boyfriend if you found out he was homeless? In a situation like that? Like, I think, if he's actually boning a guy under the bridge, different story, but I don't think that actually happened. And you know how much they like to show sex in this.
Oh my god!
In this series, they didn't show that, so something is up there. But I thought it was a little bit selfish on Ramon, his character, obviously on his character's part, to dump his boyfriend after he found out he was homeless. I mean, the guy is trying. He has a job. Yeah. He looks after himself. He's never asked Ramon for anything, Ramon's like, here, have a key,
So you thought that was quite far-fetched in that respect?
A little bit, but maybe we're not getting the whole story yet in episode 6.
I think it could be a red herring. Because I think with Alan Ball's history, I think, he's thrown a few of those in before.
Yeah.
Talking of the daughter, though, to me, is just a try-hard Claire from 6 Feet Under. I just see so many similarities, but she's not getting it, because Claire was amazing. I'm not really feeling it with this. I'm not saying, that's a slur on her as an actor.
I have a criticism there. I don't believe she's in high school. Like, the other characters feel like they're high school students.
Yeah.
But she feels like, she's in her late 20s.
She's quite petulant.
Yeah, I'm not really buying her as a character. Like, I think what her character does is interesting and obviously a good part of the story, but I don't get that, high school feel from her.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think with Six Feet Under, I think the younger characters were the characters that shined. With this series, it seems to be the older characters.
Yeah,
Tim Robbins and Holly Hunter. I think they're characters.
You know which character scares the out of me? Is Duke.
Oh,
what a weirdo. Yeah. I don't quite understand what is going on in that guy's head. Yeah. He's and then there was a very small interesting scene on the last episode where obviously Holly Hunter's character and Tim Robbins are having a fight because, he got with a hooker, blah, 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 blah. Duke walks in, hears the fight, hears oh, you've been sticking your thing in a hooker, and he's walks back out very quietly. We've seen episodes and scenes with him where he's gotten with a few hookers, but then, in the season he claims, I'm celibate, I'm in control of everything. And I'm like, dude, you're weird. You're not. You're so not in control. But I think there is something a bit evil about him. And they haven't quite shown it yet, but I think he's going to snap.
I think you're right. I think that is going to happen. And I think early on in the series, when we reviewed it last time, I could have not necessarily watched it every time it was on and not felt compelled to watch it, but now I feel like I want to watch the next episode. It's really dragging me in.
And the scene, episode 6, there were a lot of good scenes in it, but the scene where the black daughter is talking to the white woman about, oh, well, your daughter called my daughter poopy, and that was so cringe.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so cringe. Like, that actress is amazing too, absolutely amazing. And, it's interesting to see how her character develops, because she's been brought up in a white world and she's discovering that all these weird little things probably shouldn't be so normal to her as a black woman. And her character is super fascinating, but that scene was so well acted, it just gave me the heebie-jeebies. Like, it's so awkward. Like,
they're scratching away the surface, aren't they? Because I think the last time we reviewed it, I mentioned that it all felt a bit polished to me, and I wanted it to be a bit rough around the edges, but it's starting to feel like that now. So I'm glad about that, because it feels more genuine. It feels more spooky for that reason.
And what the hell is going on with the father's assistant, his TA? What is going on there? That is so weird too.
It's intriguing, isn't it? So who knows what's going to happen? I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. Don't forget to like this video, and thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.